Do you have a partner who wants to play video games with you? Great, good for you. No need to brag. Here are 10 games to play with them. Let's kick things off with Never Alone, a charming little co-op adventure that embodies what's good about being with your partner, never being alone, except when you need your alone time. Between you, you'll take control of a child and her foxy friend, and you'll embark upon a treacherous journey across the Arctic. You'll encounter puzzles, perils, and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of snow. The game is all about an endless blizzard, and your goal is to stop it. It's just a lovely little game, and despite the constant risk of hypothermia, it's actually very relaxing. Just another excuse to cuddle up with your partner, I guess. Coming in at number 9, a roguelike that's better with company, Children of Morta. Let's talk about fighting. I love fighting, and if there's someone who I know will always have my back, it's my friends. Seeing as they're always mysteriously absent, I have my partner in crime to rely on instead. So, the game. The whole world has gone haywire. Corruption is spreading, and it's up to you to stop it. Every run will be a little bit different, and as you fail, you'll get stronger, better, and the story of the world will develop all around you. Great stuff. If you thought this was going to be all cutesy co-op games, you would be wrong. I mean, look at this, it's grotesque, but it's also brilliant. It's struggling. And yeah, it's pretty horrible. It's fleshy, gross, and just weird. The word to describe it is squelch. It's a very squelchy game. If you like the sound of dropping a bag of mincemeat on a concrete floor, it may well be the game for you. If the whole vibe ticks a box for you and your soulmate though, then you're in for a weird little treat. Because peel back this twisting mass of muscle and sinew and you've got an incredible co-op game. Yes, it's bizarre, but it's brilliant. My prestigious 7th place spot goes to Unravel 2, a game all about holding on to your partner for dear life. As expected, you'll play as one of 2 characters. You can be the red one or the blue one. The gimmick in play is this thing connecting them. You're both made out of thread and attached to each other. I can honestly think of 3, maybe 4 instances where being tied to someone else would be a fun situation, but the developers come up with hundreds. It's a simple idea that they've executed with a lot of creativity. Great job to the creators who are... Oh, it's an EA game? We actually liked this one. Now for something that's all about space, danger, and the awesome power of love. Lovers in a dangerous space-time. So for this, you're going to want to get your affairs in order. Wrap up any ongoing arguments and disagreements. Get on the same page. You will both have to work as one. A symbiotic, perfect organism if you have any hope of defeating the forces of anti-love. That's right, if you lose, all love dies. Not just love for your partner, but like love for a Twix. Love for a cup of tea. We can't let that happen. You'll have to coordinate and cooperate as you work different weapons around your ship and fly through space, blasting your love all over the shop. Also, while the game is stellar for 2 people, you can play with up to 4. So, great for all of you in polyamorous relationships. Or should that just be relationships? You can even play it on your own if you're in a relationship with yourself. I'm not judging. I've been there. Coming in at a respectable number 5, we have Lego games. Like, all of them. All the different flavors and franchises. Why am I not picking one? Well, that requires a whole nother list, weighing them up against each other. There'd be calculations, formula, thinking, all that stuff I get someone else to do for me. But more importantly, I can't just simply pick the best one. It completely depends on you. If you and your partner are Harry Potter heads, play that one. If you want to hack and slash through Middle-earth, play The Lord of the Rings. If you want to careen through space, blasting and shooting as you go, great, Star Wars. If you're above all those big, dumb franchises and they're not smart enough for you, they're too commercial, too lowbrow, I know your sort. Get over yourself. Everyone likes Jurassic Park. That's the Lego game for you. These titles are just fun. They're recognizable characters in slightly less recognizable situations. The puzzles aren't the most challenging, but that's good. I don't want to think. Me and my favourite person just want to park our collective bums on the sofa and have a jolly good time. That's the Nintendo warning sound, because I'm going to talk about Nintendo. But I don't know which game to pick. They've got bloody loads of charming, lovely couch co-op games that are seemingly made for a wonderful night in with a loved or liked one. You got Pikmin, which has loads of flowers, very romantic, very lovely. There's Kirby, he's pink, like the colour of love. Again, strong contender. Not to mention every single Mario game, all about a lovelorn plumber rescuing a darling princess. But I'm not picking any of those. I'm picking Luigi's Mansion. And sure, on face value, it may not have as much charm as all the others, but the more you play it, the more drawn in by this oddball title's various peculiarities. First of all, it's Luigi. I love Luigi. He's always living in his brother's shadow. His name is Luigi Mario. So, I'm happy Luigi has taken center stage, and it's in a game that's just so brilliant. One of you will control him, the other his slimy counterpart, Gooigi. You and your boo will have your own abilities, be able to reach different areas, and together, it's up to you both to save your friends, bust some ghosts, and save the day. We're into prestige territory now, and what you're looking at here is something really quite special. This is Haven. Every now and then, a game comes along that does things a little bit differently. It's not a game you'll want to play all the time, and when you've finished it, you've not really got much of an urge to pick it back up again. Because you don't need to. That experience is enough, and you'll enjoy and cherish it for a long time to come. Haven is one of those games. The game revolves around two lovers, and their pursuit for freedom on an alien planet. The characters are incredibly well written. They feel human. Their relationship ebbs and flows like any you'll experience in the real world. Basically, they don't feel like game characters. Instead, they feel authentic. Despite the alien planet and all the space and whimsy, they are believable. It's just a really good game. Play it with your partner, or on your own, or with me. Take your pick. I know, you won't pick me. Coming in at number 2, one of the greatest games ever made, and probably the best co-op experience ever made. Well, it would be if I didn't just decide another game was better. It is, of course, the absolutely excellent Portal 2. It's been hailed as one of the iconic games of all time, but is it really all it's cracked up to be? Well, yes, it rocks. It's a 10 out of 10, 5 stars out of 5. On the Cole scale of 1 to a billion, it's a billion. The game world is lovingly crafted and detailed, the story is unique and engaging, and the gameplay might not have as many thrills as other games, but it does exactly what it sets out to do. And by that, I mean it gives you a plethora of puzzles that you'll easily solve because you've got such a big, sharp brain. This game will make you feel intelligent. If you play it with your partner, you'll sit back in gratification after every eureka moment, and you'll realize that this is the smartest thing you could be doing right now. Those other couples who think they're all that, what with their reading books and doing their crosswords, they've got nothing on you guys. This game will make your life better, and that is a cool Cole guarantee. That guarantee isn't legally binding, by the way. I think I have some small print left around somewhere. My absolute number 1 top pick for a game to play with your partner, the absolute pinnacle, the best of the best of the best. Every other game on this list pales in comparison with what you're about to see. Oh, you can already see it. Okay, well, it takes 2, I guess. Ta-da. So this game has something for everybody. It kind of bundles together all the good bits from all the other ones I've talked about today and ties them all up into a neat little package. You've got oodles of variety in the gameplay, which will range from classic co-op misadventures to fighting vacuum cleaners to airborne dogfights to doing a whole marble run thing. It's even got bees. If you want a game to play with your partner, but you don't really know what you want to play, this is the pick. It's a little bit of everything, like a video game tapas, but every single nibble is, absolutely delicious. The developers have nailed the asymmetric co-op gameplay here, but this isn't their first rodeo with these types of games. They also made A Way Out, a co-op game about escaping prison. If It Takes Two is a bit too cutesy for you, and you'd prefer a bit more shivving and toilet hooch, give that a go instead, because honestly, it's also very good. And there we have it. 10 games that are great to get stuck into with your partner. If you don't have a partner, just play them with a friend or a pet. Or failing that, get a second controller and go between them. That's how I've played every co-op game my whole life. I wish I wasn't so lonely. But it's okay. I've got you. Oh no, wait, you're going now too. Bye.